Hey Aquarius, welcome to Star Tarot. This is your mind, body, and soul forecast for the month of May going into the month of June. For those of you that continue to visit my channel, I do want to thank you so much. If this is your first time here, giving you the warmest welcome ever, and just letting you know that everything that I do here on this channel is in love and light and love and light only. All right, this is a reading that I do for myself and a friend of mine each and every day. We actually call it our clarity reading. And what it does is it gives us some insight about the things that we need to be aware of internally in order to release ourselves from old patterns and to, jump hurdles of challenges that might be blocking us from, moving through the next phase of our lives. So I wanted to bring this to the channel. I've done a few of these already and I've had some good feedback on that. So here we go, Aquarius. We're going to take a look at your mind, body, and soul. This is a general message for anyone that has Aquarius in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus positions. Again, if you really look at this as a general reading, you could get a lot of value in this, but it is general. So pick up what I'm putting down that does resonate and simply leave the rest. If you are a cross watcher, this will definitely give you some more insight on possibly what the individual that happens to have Aquarius in their chart might be dealing with in the month of May, possibly going into the month of June. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Let's take a look at the mind. What is going on in the mind for Aquarius spirit? What is Aquarius dealing with mentally? All right, now remember, time is fluid, so some of these events that show up here, some of these issues, feelings, thoughts, might be something that you've been dealing with for some time, could be something that you're dealing with right now, or could possibly be something that you face here in the near future. So let's just get some insight here. All right, and being a certified life and health coach has really brought some awareness to myself how important self-growth is, okay, and really learning more about yourself and how you move through life and how you look at life. It really makes things a lot easier when you understand yourself first. I don't think that you could really understand people around you fully until you get to really know yourself, okay? And establishing some type of open-mindedness to know that not everybody thinks and feels the same way that you do. But first you have to understand, what you believe, what you think, how you feel, and why, okay? So just trying to promote some self-healing, some self-awareness, and help you remove the blocks that could be standing in your way. So let's see here, Aquarius. Yes, okay. I feel like one of them wanted to pop out, did not. I'm allowing spirit to flow through me and the cards at this time. I have been experiencing what I call a spiritual surgery, so to speak. I've been going through a lot of emotional purging. So been dealing with a lot of past issues, past, hurts, old patterns, that sort of thing. So it's been a little bit of time since I've been on the channel, probably about a week or so, but it was so necessary. All right, so you guys got 3 different things here that are going on mentally with you, Aquarius. I am an Aquarius in my sun position. The first thing that comes out is discipline, okay, learning discipline. We also have being direct, okay, and the third card that comes out is receiving joyfully. All right, so let's take a look at each one of these here. I do feel at this point in time, for some of you, you might be struggling with sticking to certain plans, getting very organized in some of the things that you need to do, and getting disciplined. Alongside of that, some of you are struggling with your communication. So we're going to look at that, and then being able to receive in a positive way. So let's go ahead and look at learning discipline. I absolutely love these cards. This is the language of letting go. This is like a positive affirmation deck. So it's not really a tarot or oracle deck, but this will really, really help you with self-growth. So we're going to look at the affirmation on the back here. It says that today I will surrender to discipline. I realize that sometimes it takes time to see the fruits of my labors, yet I still need to practice discipline. Help me to remember that I'm moving forward and that I'm learning the very important art of discipline. All right. So some of you, might be working on a project, working on a relationship, working on something here in your life, and looking at how far you have made it. Okay. Some of you are feeling like you should be a lot further than what you are. But also needing to understand that it takes time to see the fruits of your labor and not getting discouraged. But you do need to practice self-discipline, okay? In order to keep whatever this is that you're working on, in order to keep it growing and allowing it to manifest the way that you would like it to, you do have to really get self-disciplined in a sense, okay? And we'll tie this all together here. Now, being direct. The positive affirmation for being direct says that today I will own my own power and be direct, and I will be clear and honest in my dealings with other people. If I'm comfortable with my own truth, then those around me will be comfortable with me too. Absolutely. Okay. Some of you are struggling with being very direct. Some of you are not able to tell people no, that you don't want to do something. Some of you are just finding it difficult to speak about what you desire, and feeling like I'm pulling off of the energy of someone that would like some clarification from someone as to, what it is you should be doing, or how is this relationship progressing? How do you feel about me? Okay. And so there is a little bit of fear here, I feel, for some of you. But it all starts with being honest with yourself and being comfortable with your own truth. Some of you feel like if you ask the questions, or if you are direct, you're a little fearful of what the reaction will be. And the truth is that you deserve to know the truth. You deserve to speak the truth, and those around you deserve to hear the truth. So you need to find your voice, Aquarius, because for some of you, I feel like your voice is not heard because you're not speaking it, okay? But the truth needs to come from you first. You need to speak the truth to yourself, and then speak this truth, or ask for clarification, or ask for others' truth. But you can't really do that until you become very, very honest with yourself in certain situations, okay? So having that level of honesty, and then, being able to be very direct about what you're feeling and thinking, and requiring, all right? Now, receiving joyfully. All right. The positive affirmation here is that today I will let someone give to me, whether it's a compliment, an offer to help, or even a gift. I will stand there and take it joyfully. I know that I'm deserving of good things, so I will simply say Thank you. Okay, so this one, I will tell you right now that all of this totally resonates with me. Receiving joyfully is something that I'm really struggling with and really trying to work on. I'm always the one that seems to be very, very giving. I do have a lot of people around me that do like to give. So I do have people that, want to give and do give, but there's something inside of me that really feels uncomfortable with that, okay? And I really struggle with being able to say thank you, even with just compliments. Um, so we definitely have to take a look at that. So for those of you that are struggling with any of these or all of these, um, really think about the positive side of this and why this will help you, because being disciplined will definitely help you accomplish certain goals that you've wanted to accomplish. Without discipline, a lot of times things don't flourish. Being direct, same thing, without you being able to address certain things, and be very direct. I know that sometimes, especially in matters of the heart, or in situations where I don't want to hurt someone's feelings just based on what I don't want to do. Um, I have a way of beating around the bush. Now, being totally disrespected, pissed off, that sort of thing, I'm totally fine with that. I can be very, very direct. But when I consider how other people are going to feel, I do tend to beat around the bush. So all of these things are definitely speaking to me today. Now, what we are going to do is take a look. Wow, this deck is being very difficult today. We're going to take a look at how your mind speaks to your body, and some of the situations, ailments, medical conditions that could arise from how you are speaking to yourself, about yourself, thinking. That sort of thing affects your body. This is my mind and body oracle deck. It's mind and body makeover, actually, but I call it my Mona Lisa deck because it does have a picture of Mona Lisa on each and every card here. But let's get some insight. And what I love about this deck is it will have like a negative aspect, so it's like the shadow side of what you might be thinking and feeling and possibly even saying about yourself, about others, about the world. And there will be a positive perspective, okay? So let's just take a look at this. Yeah, okay. So this is the healing sadness card, okay? Some of you feel or may feel rejected by family members and friends, okay? And I think this is why, the being direct card is at the heart of this reading. Some of you are feeling also rejected by yourselves, because it's like looking at the fruit of your labors, not feeling like you're as established as you want to be. And then also, in receiving from others, sometimes, you might feel like my friends and family members are only, saying these things to be nice, or this person is really saying this to be nice, but do they really mean it? And almost feeling like that person really feels a negative way about you, but they're just saying this, okay? So the positive perspective is to look at it as, I now have a wealth of family and friends who make me feel like I belong. All right, because a lot of times we will say that we're alone and we don't have anyone around. But a lot of times we do, we might not want to reach out, or the person might not be able to extend themselves the way that we want. And so we just lump this negative mind, this negative mental note that we're alone and we don't have anyone here. All right. But do we fully let someone in? Are we really being direct? And are we receiving joyfully from those that are willing to give? So And for some of you, I do feel like, yeah, that could be the case. Maybe you are coming from an environment where friends and family are rejecting you. But when you start to really say out loud that I have a wealth of family and friends who make me feel like I belong, you will now change your vibration and bring that into existence. So that might not be the case for you, that you do really sincerely have friends and family members that are there to support you, to embrace you, and to love you. But you need to start saying this to yourself out loud so that you can practice the law of attraction and bring that in. Because when you don't feel that way, or when you don't honestly have that type of support or love or care, you tend to lose your voice. You tend to feel insecure, and you lose focus on all areas of your life. Now, when your mind speaks to your body about how you're feeling, thinking, that sort of thing, in this space here, Aquarius, this can lead to depression. Okay, it could lead to a very low immune system. So a lot of us are more susceptible to feeling very, very tired, getting flu-like symptoms, colds easier, sinus symptoms, and a lot of body aches. Okay, but those are all symptoms that something is not right within the way that you're thinking and feeling, and maybe even speaking about yourself. And so we have to lift that vibration. Now, if you guys don't practice the law of attraction or know too much about it, I really would suggest taking a peek at it. This is something that I've been working on for some years off and on, but the last 2 months I've been practicing it every single day. And when I say that, it has made a sincere difference in my depression that I go through sometimes, in my anxiety. It really, really has made a sincere difference. Okay, so let's take a look at the advice that we have from the goddesses. Okay, let's see what they have to say. What type of energy do we need to pull from in order to get past this mind barrier? Okay, wow, it's too many cards. Okay, let's see here. And I know, Aquarius, we've had some rough years. Okay, and so there's a lot of past residue, a lot of past hurts. I myself, like I said, I'm going through a spiritual surgery, a spiritual detox. So it's been wonderful to release some things, but the process of detoxing has been excruciating. So I get it. I've been down for several days, and I do feel a lot better now that I've released, some of that. So, wow. Really stagnant energy here with the cards. Let's see. All right. Independent. Okay. This is the Bast goddess. All right. It says, your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. All right. So for some of you that are, thinking about friends and family and not having that support or that love, Spirit says it's time to build your own foundation for your own strength and success. And that, yes, it is very nice to have people around to do that for you or do that with you. But it all starts with self first, okay? We talked about this, standing in your own truth, and really being able to take a solo journey first before you can collectively look to others, okay? So let's see what the soul what our soul is saying to us. And remember, these are the things that could possibly be blocking us. So these are the things that we need to address. All right. Very beautiful. Okay. So we got answered prayer, which is always nice to see. And then we have heart connection or earth connection. I always say heart connection because I focus on that heart on the tree. But let's go ahead and look at these cards here, see what they're saying. All right, so it says here that the universe is listening and has heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. Expect a pleasant surprise in the coming weeks. The butterfly angel depicted on this card reflects the positive transformation now taking place. She has heard your heartfelt whispers. She knows your dreams, your fears, and concerns. She now answers. Listen and allow. She will fill your heart with love and joy and remind you that you are never alone. Embrace her with your new wings of light. She loves you unconditionally with a love that spans all time and space. She responds to every heartfelt call. Okay? Yeah, I mean, because, some of us in this time of feeling alone, we're saying, I wish I had this. I wish this would work out. I wish that I could accomplish that. Your answers are going to be prayer. Your answers are going to be prayed. Your prayers are going to be answered, Aquarius, in the next coming weeks, okay? But first you have to understand that you have to have that raw truth with yourself and really say, what you want, what you need. Be direct. For some of you, it's as easy as asking for help. I know that it's very difficult to do that. Receiving help joyfully. And, for others of you, getting very disciplined, okay? Because things cannot manifest if you're not, doing your part here. So you can become more disciplined in your prayers, more disciplined in meditation, more disciplined in, manifesting through the law of attraction, but really getting out of this energy of just focusing on feeling rejected and alone, okay? Getting disciplined in turning your mind around into a positive and making some adjustments in your life. Now, earth connection, all right? It says that your concerns soon dissolve and you gain a clear perspective on life. Let your heart and mind be filled with the unconditional love that surrounds you. Let it flow to every part of you that is in need of healing as you are nourished by her wise and loving heart. Again, I mean, these two literally are, speaking the same thing, all right? But with this, you are going to gain some, clear perspective, all right? And letting your concerns dissolve and really letting your heart and mind be filled with unconditional love. And that unconditional love, starts with you first, Aquarius, okay? I know it's very, very difficult, but that is the truth. I do want to go back here to this Bast goddess, this independent, and really let's get some deeper insight. Spirit is telling me that there is some more information here. It says, like the cat, you are fiercely independent, yet you also need affection and playful companions. Now is the time to balance your social interactions with solitude. While you may ask others for their opinions, ultimately you must make your own decisions. Your freedom and independence are top priority, so ensure that these characteristics are nurtured. Spend some time alone. Give yourself permission to play. Ask for your needs to be met, okay? Be direct. But ultimately, make your own decisions, all right? Pay attention to, what is important to you. So again, it's saying that, yes, Aquarius, you are independent. And, I'm so glad that Spirit is, speaking to me right now, because I was just going to move forward with this, and Spirit says, no, there's more to this. We want you to be independent, is what they're saying. Okay, we do, because there's some things that you're gonna have to do alone, like being, disciplined. But some of you feel like if you receive help, or if you ask for help, then you're not gonna seem as independent or as stable as you would like people to think. All right, but they're saying there is a healthy balance. All right, so ultimately you are independent. You do stand on your own 2 feet. We understand that you do have to have a lot of alone time, but it doesn't mean that you're alone. It doesn't mean that you're lonely. Okay, I remember one time somebody had said something to somebody that I know, and they said, oh, well, you're alone. And she said, well, hold on a minute. She said, I might be alone, but I'm not lonely. There's a difference. So, yeah, Aquarius, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. Like, don't let that, that thought of, if I ask for help, or if I need help, or if I reach out for help or accept help, that sort of thing, that means that I'm incapable. All right, that's not what is being said or perceived. All right, let's go ahead here. And with us, Aquarius, we do march to the beat of our own drum, and we do feel misunderstood most times. And yeah, we do need that alone time. But honestly, we know that we would be very awesome in some type of circle. Like when we're with our friends and when we're with our family, it feels nice to us, but we do need our alone time. When we're in relationships, it's very hard for us, because it's hard for us to give. We get this, oh God, they say that we're really aloof and unemotional. We're not aloof and we're not unemotional. It's just very difficult for us to share our emotions, which is something that we as individuals have to work on. But it gets perceived that we rather just be alone and we just want to push people away. But we just need time to recharge, okay? But it's okay to be alone for a time, but you don't have to be lonely, is what I'm saying. All right, so let's see what the Earth Warrior message is. This is my healing deck. I love it so much. So they're going to give us a message towards healing. Let's see what they have for us, Aquarius. What is the message? Please give us the eyes to see and the knowledge to know. In love and light, and love and light only. What is the healing message for Aquarius? Healing message for Aquarius. These cards are being very stubborn today. Let's take this one. All right, honor the light. All right, let's see here. Number 43. Okay. It says that people around you, perhaps even you, can sometimes get caught up in the troubles of the world and forget to focus on the light and their own creative power. Gently but persistently remind yourself and others to ask for divine help. This can be done according to each individual's belief system. Prayers will be answered. Okay? Wow, hold on. Let me just back up here, because this is like speaking to us right now. All right, so when it talks about asking for help for others, receiving joyfully, and it also says that prayers will be answered. Okay, focus on the light at specific moments during each day. Place sacred objects in your line of vision so you can see them and remember the light often. You are a light worker, a light bearer, one who is divinely designed to receive and transmit light for the benefit of humankind and Mother Earth. You have more influence in situations to bring about divine conclusions than you may realize. Don't be afraid to use your light in all ways possible. All right, Aquarius. Yeah, I mean, we know this. They call us the innovators, the master manifestors, they call us the humanitarians. So a lot of times, yeah, we are shedding the light. We are being there for people. But they say that, prayers are going to be answered. It's okay to ask for help and honor this light, okay? The light that we hold and the light that we shine, we need to honor it because we have some work to do here on this earth. A lot of our life purpose is to shed this light, and this low vibrational energy of being alone and, not wanting to ask and not being, disciplined and not being direct, that is not going to work for us and for the others that we're definitely here on this earth to assist. So if you can't find it right now to do it for yourself in your mind, think about your purpose and what it is that you want to do. You can't operate like this and bring in light, because this is darkness, feeling rejected, feeling alone. You have to bring some light into this. Honor the light, Aquarius. All right. So right now we're calling all spirit guides, angels, loved ones that have passed on that surround Aquarius to come forward with an overall message of healing, yes, and guidance. Absolutely. Out it comes. It says, dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday, moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside of you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this so when the time comes, you will be fully free and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Okay, did we not just talk about this? Look within and be joyful even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. This is so moving because receiving joyfully was one of the things that you need to work on in your mental. And your spirit guides use joy over and over and over again in here, okay? And it even talks about being a beacon of light. Honor the light card, okay? So this is why I love what I do. I love when this all comes full circle. I mean, look at us. We're radiating this light, okay? But we have to vibrate to a high level, Aquarius. And I'm talking to myself as I'm talking to you. We get depleted, we get depressed, we get overwhelmed. We do feel alone because we are the givers. But we have to learn how to receive joyfully, not let our pride get in the way, not feeling like we're going to be less than because, that's not going to look like we're independent, the strong Aquarians that we're deemed to be, all right? There is strength in receiving, okay? And so this is what I have for you guys. If this resonated at all, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really, really hope that you guys do embrace this because, like I said, we do have a lot of work to do here. And, you know, everything that I brought out here, I mean, I can't make this stuff up. This is coming from spirit, okay? So I'm just the messenger. So just keep all of this in mind. I am doing a $35 special for one type of my readings. I have several readings that I am now bringing to the table to give people exactly what they want. But for now, the $35 special is good until the end of the month. And that information is down below. If you're interested in seeing what is directly for you, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to assist you. And Aquarius, I really, really am sending you all of the love and all of the light. And remember, receive joyfully, Aquarius. Till next time, take care.